Hi all, welcome to Cyber Warfare Lab's AWS Cloud Red Team course. In this module, we will discuss about how we can perform enumerations on secrets as well as KMS. So in this module, we will discuss about how we can enumerate, secrets which is available there, what are the policy, either identity based policy or resource based policies are attached to the secrets. Same, we will discuss about how many key are there, what are the key, AWS defined key or what are the customer managed key, and how we can retrieve those key and who can access those keys. So we'll discuss about each and every phrase in our enumerations. So first we'll discuss about secret manager. So basically, secret manager that we already discussed, it's used to store the secrets. So first, what we are going to do as a red teamer, we don't know how many secrets are there. So first, we are going to enumerate all the secrets available in one of the AWS accounts. So suppose I already configured my CLI, and you should have a rights to list or get or describe rights. So basically, you need a list or get rights to retrieve the information about secrets or retrieve the list of the secrets available there. So suppose I do have a rights as a user. I just copy this one and paste it here. It will show all the secrets which is available there in AWS account. You can see here there is three secrets which is available there. So this is the first secret. This is the ARN of the secret. So red team secret. This is the secret demo red team, and this is the secret database. So this is how you can identify the secrets. Then the name of the secret. This is the name. This is name. Then KMS ID, key ID. So basically, this is the key ID which is used to encrypt these secrets, or which is used to perform encryption or decryption for these secrets. Last change, access date, and this is really important about the secret version to the stage. So currently we have a default AWS current version, but there may be a other version also there. So you can identify that there are three secrets which is stored there, but you don't know who can access it and who cannot access it and what access they have. So they can only list the secret, or they do have the get or describe secrets. So now let's look in the who can we'll discuss about the described secrets. Relatively give the more information about the secrets. Let's copy this one, open a new tab, and you have to specify the secret ID. So currently this is the name, you can specify the ID, and this all. So this will give the information about the secret, and the same like we have the list secret, but this is give the information about the specified secret ID. The name which is specified, this will only give the information about this one. So this is how you can get the information about the secrets. Now what we are going to do, now we are going to retrieve the policy which is attached to this secret. So one thing which I already discussed, that you can define the policy on the user level. So what are the users are there, you can define what a user can access. So you can attach, you can see what are the policy attached to user, or what are the policy embedded to the user. So that is called identity based policy access. Second thing, you can also define the policy on the resource level. So user level, you can check what is policy attached to the current user. So do they have rights to list the secrets or get the secret or describe the secrets. But here we are going to do is to check the resource based policy which is attached to the secrets. So just copy this one. It will basically, what it does, it will get the resource based policy that is attached to this specified secret. So who can access it? So this is called a resource based policy, because we directly apply permissions on the resource level, on the secret level. Just copy this one, the secret name or secret ID, and you can see what are the policy which is attached to this one. So you can see here by default this is the ARN, and this is the name of the secrets. If there is a policy which is attached to this secret, it will show here. Let's copy new. Let's copy another secret. If there is a policy which is attached to this secret, it will show here. There is no policy attached to this secret. Let's copy another one. Now there is no policy which is directly attached to this secret. There is no resource-based policy for the secrets. But how I'm going to list it down all the secrets, because there is a policy which is attached to the user level. This is called identity-based policy. So that means user roles have this policy, they can access the secret, but there is no policy like resource level. So you can define the one way or two way. You can define on the both the side, or you can define the either a identity-based policy or resource-based policy. So currently the user which I'm going to access the APIs or services which have a list or describe or get rights there in KMS. So I have all these permissions, so that only I can access the I'm going to access, or I am able to access the KMS secret manager service. So this is about how you can get the information about the secret. This is the enumeration part we will do for a secret. Now we are moving to the KMS, because KMS is it's similar important. Just like we have a secret manager, KMS is stored the cryptographic key for encryption or decryptions or sign of identification of the secrets or any data which you want. So now we are going to enumerate about KMS. So what are the information? So basically, how many keys are there? What are the policy which is attached to KMS, or the key which is there? So we'll discuss about how we can retrieve all the key which is there in one of the AWS accounts. So this is accounts. I'm going to paste it here. I already configured the CLI that I already discussed. So you can see here we have currently 4 key which is there. These are the 4 key. So it will show you all the key which is there in KMS. So you can identify this is the key ID and this is the ARN of this key. But you don't know what other information. It's a symmetric key or AWS managed key or customer managed key, how it's look like. So now what we are going to explore to describe about a particular key. So let's copy this one, and you have to specify the key ID here. Let's copy this one, open a new tab, and here you have to specify the key ID. Suppose I'm going to check for this key, what is used for this one. Okay, so it will show you all the information related to this key. So this is the account number which key belongs to. This is the key ID. This is the ARN, creation date, enable or not. Yes, it's enabled. Descriptions. So it's basically master key that protect EBS volume. What is used for this key? It seems like it's used for encryption or decryptions. Enabled, origin, key, AWS KMS, and manager. So you can see it. So it's a AWS managed key or AWS KMS, and it's a symmetric default key. So this is how you can identify what is the use for this key, who is the owner. It's a AWS managed key or customer managed key, and what is the use for this key. So this is how you can identify this thing about the key. You can use the same key to perform encryptions, decryptions, or to secrets to EBS and whatever the thing you have. But by default, if you are not using your own key, AWS create a different key for each and every purpose. For secret manager, they will create a new key. For EBS encryptions, they are using a different key. So same information I can get for another key. Let's copy this one. Let's copy this one. Paste it here, and you can see here. This is a key, account ID, key ID, creations, key manager. You can see this is also a AWS, because you can see the description is the default master key. This is also default master key. Let's copy another key ID. This one. Let's copy this one. Yes. So this is the account which is key is related to. This is a key ID, ARN of this key, creations date, enable or not. Yes, it's enabled. This is the description. There is no description specified here. Key uses, what is the uses of this key? It is used for encryption and decryptions. Key state, the same like enabled. And origin, it's AWS KMS. And key manager, you can see there is a customer manage. So this is a customer manage key. So customer created this key and it's a symmetric key. So you can identify which is customer manage key and what is the AWS manage key, what is the ID, if it's enabled or not, what type of algorithm they use, and what is the purpose of this key. So this is all about, you can enumerate about the key which is stored there in KMS. So what we did, we identified all the key available there, the specific key to identify what is the AWS managed key or customer managed key. Now what we are going to have, we are going to exfiltrate or get the information about the key policies. So what are the policy which is attached to key? So same like here, we also have an identity based policy and we have a key based policy. So you can define the permissions to user level or role level directly. They can access and they can perform these tasks on KMS, or you can define the permission on the resource level, on the key level. So who can access this key, you can define at the key level. So I'm going to, so we already did all this thing, the policy which is there in IAM, what are the policies there in role, users, and all these things discussed already in IAM. So now we are going to discuss about resource based policy. So let's copy new tab, open new tab, copy this one. Now you have to specify the key ID. Suppose I specify this, the key ID, you specify here. Oh, sorry. Start, yeah. So you can see there is a default policy which is attached to this key. So by default there will be a policy, you can have multiple policies, but this is the default policy which is attached to this key. Now what is the content there in this default policy? So this is the you will get the full information about the policies. So just copy this one. You have to specify the key ID and the policy name. Let's open a new tab. You have to specify the key ID. So this is the key which I'm going to use. Paste it here and you have to specify the policy name. So you can see the policy name here is default. Let's copy this one and paste it here. Yes. So it will get the information about the policies which you mentioned, which you specified, as well as the key where this policy is attached. Okay, so you can see here in a JSON format, this is the result, this is the version. Then you can see here, from here it start, effect, allow, the principal who can access this key. You can see here, because when we discuss about the KMS and key, there is a two things. One is who can manage this key, that means who is the administrator, and who can access this key. So you can see here the root, this is the root account. The permission, what permissions they have, KMS star, all the permissions in all the resources on the KMS. That means it's the administrator, it's a root account who can do all this operation. Second thing, we have who can administrator this key. So you can see the principal, this is the user admin. What action they can do, they can create this key, they can describe the key, they can enable the key, they can list the key, and they can do all these operations there, and all the resources, but limited. Limited than the root users they have. Now we will discuss about the second one, who can access this key, who can actually use key to encryption or decryptions. You can see here, this is the effect, means allow permissions, oh sorry, principles. It will allow this user what action they can perform. They can encrypt, they can decrypt, they can generate a data key, and all this operation they can do. So this is how you can identify what is the permissions or policy attached to a particular key, who can access it, who can't access it, what sort of permissions they have. So this is how you can identify. Once your enumeration is done, you have enough information, you can define a path, attack path. So we have to grab this user's credentials, then you have to perform your privilege escalation for this user, because this user have access this KMS or the key, so that only you can decrypt this thing. So this is how you can identify your attack path, or your further operation strategy, what you want to do. So this is how you can perform the enumerations on the secret manager as well as KMS. This is all about the encryptions part, enumeration part. We'll discuss about how we can how we can utilize these information which we discuss here for our performing red team operations. So this is all about this video. Thank you so much for watching this video.